Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, it's another chat, a brew and a big black dog. Welcome back to the Spider's Web and welcome back to this series. We don't necessarily have the brew, but we do have, in your case,
a brew.
What you're drinking.
Oh, Vimto.
And I'm drinking Lilt.
Yes, I'm on
And
Vimto.
the big black dog, laddie, oi, oi. Hey, oi.
Lala.
Dorsey. Come on.
Mum.
Say hello.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if he's going deaf, you know.
Here he is, the big black dog is back.
He's got going grey on his muzzle.
He's got a lot of grey fur now around his face. Around his face. A few little fatty lumps are even there. He's 11 years old at the moment. So he's an old chap, aren't you? So we've got a funny feeling he's going deaf as well. He's either going deaf or he's just ignoring our stupidity. It's one or the other, we're not exactly sure, but he still thinks he's a chihuahua. As you can tell.
Whoops.
You're going to fall off there if you're not careful.
Oh dear.
Right, so we are going to be starting this as another weekly update vlog kind of thing.
Oh yes, we are.
Talking about what we've been doing and this, that and t'other.
And what we want to do in the following week.
Yeah. Hopefully, what we say we want to do the following week is what we actually do the following week.
Yeah.
Because actually wanting to do something and physically doing something is two different things with us, unfortunately. But it's one of those things.
Well.
Oh, by the way, we have teddy bear here dressed as a bee.
Yeah, we do.
So between spiders, butterflies and bees, we're covered with insects, I think.
Yeah.
We're covered with the insect parts, so we don't need to go any further.
Oh, and that is one of
the... Well, insects and arachnids.
You saw a weird spider the other night.
Yeah, I didn't recognise it at all.
And normally I'm like, no, I'm going out, but for some reason I stopped in the room.
Yeah, I didn't recognise it. It was a bit weird.
I think I was a bit too tired and not bothered, to be honest.
I might pop a picture of it up in one corner during this part.
In case somebody can identify it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't want any burn the house down or something like that because it's a spider. No, we don't burn houses down because of spiders.
Spiders
we don't do
good.
anything bad with spiders. Spiders, bees, you know, wonderful creatures. Spiders will get rid of all the bad insects that we don't want. Wasps will do the same thing, and they're actually just as good, if not better, pollinators than bees are for plants, apart from what I've been reading. So my opinion of wasps is changing slightly. I still don't like them. You know, I still prefer them not to be anywhere near me. But I'm beginning to tolerate them, I think, a bit more now because I've found out various things about wasps. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm just looking out the window and any Simpsons lovers out there, or Simpsons fans?
Yeah.
It is just the Simpsons, you know, the sky. The Simpsons. It is just like that.
Just be careful because they are owned by Disney now, and we don't want them coming after us.
Oh, that's true. Although they can't own the sky yet.
Well, they're trying to own the Norse gods.
Yeah, yeah.
From what I've heard, they're trying to trademark Thor
and Loki.
And well, I've not heard Loki, but I've definitely heard they're trying to stop people using the image and the name of Thor because it's their property because they've owned Marvel. Oh, God Almighty!
They just get ridiculous.
You know, the sooner people wake up and realise that company's all about just what money they can get out of it and just, you know, and just stop supporting them. it will be all the better. Yeah, don't pay for your Disney Plus. This is the only time I will actually say this on camera. Don't pay for Disney Plus. If you want to watch anything on Disney Plus, try and get it from a third-party thing. I'm not, something that doesn't actually involve giving money to Disney. They're getting too big for the boots now, and I don't like Disney animation anyway. It just annoys me that they've got Marvel and they've got the Muppets
And now Fox.
and the Simpsons. Really annoys me.
And they've even took Fox now as well.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to know. The TV series MASH, if you remember that.
Yeah.
It was made by Fox, or owned by Fox. And now that Disney own Fox, does that mean that Klinger from MASH is now a Disney princess?
Could be. Could be.
It's a thought. Oh dear. Right, so what have we got planned for the... Well, what have we been up to for the last week? Well, basically not much.
Well, been mums, and within the last week we've been mums, and we played this game called Exit with her, and we've got 2 new ones.
Yes, in fact, if you would cop your whack for that for a moment.
My hands are warm.
I'm still connected to microphone, so I can walk across the room.
They're not there. Oh yeah, there are there. One's over there. Is that the one we played?
No, the one that we played is actually in your mum's bin.
Oh, it is. You're right. Duh. Packed it up.
We are going back to our mum's tomorrow, and we are going to be playing... I hope you can see that. It's Exit, the Sunken Treasure. Okay? Now, if you don't know anything about the Exit games, they are designed to be played once, and once only.
And you use everything with it.
And you use stuff... we don't know what's going to be going on in these boxes until we open them up and look. So we don't know how things are going to work. However, we do have one that's next Saturday.
Yeah.
I believe it is. Shell and Richard are coming over. And we're going to be playing that. And we're going to be playing this one on camera. So if anybody is interested in learning how to play these, but have absolutely no intention of getting that one, then you can watch that. But otherwise, if you want to play that one at some point, don't watch. Because you play it, you know what's going on, it's done. So I'm avoiding watching anything online about them, but I am going to be doing a spoiler-filled video of the Enchanted Forest from Exit Games, and it is from it's from Cosmos, who do the adventure game system and also Roll for Adventure, which we haven't played on camera yet, but that is another one I'm hoping to bring to the channel at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got that one to play, and we're going to be playing Hocus Pocus, Stick It Up Your Chocus.
Yeah.
And we've got The Unspeakable Words.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Excuse me.
And we might even get Roll for Adventure, depending on how far we go, because these Exit games can take up a bit of time.
Come on.
And there is an app we can use to...
You're part of this series as well, you know.
Yeah, there is an app you can use with it, and I think it's just like a timer and possibly little sound effects to them as well. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to do that one. And I don't think Shell and Richard, I don't think have played any of these, so it's going to be a nice surprise for them. And we're going to have our second game.
So does
tomorrow.
This mean when we play that it is going to be timed?
We're not going to time it. We'll time the one tomorrow, but I'm not timing it for our video because we won't be doing a lot of talking and trying to work things out and this, that and the other.
Okay.
So we're not going to actually use it as a point scoring game.
Okay.
Because at the back there's a book in the rule book at the back actually gives you your scores, how many stars you get if you complete it in a certain amount of time, if you complete it with less clues, this, that and the other. So the better you can do it, or the quicker you can do it, and the less clues you use, you'll get better scores. But we're going to do it as more like an instructional video for how the system runs, rather than just playing it as a game. And remember, you can only play it once. If you're that way inclined, you can always photocopy everything before you start playing and that. But to me, that kind of takes the
object.
Yeah, well, not so much defeats the objects, but it takes the originality out of it, because when you're photocopying everything, then you can see what's happening and you can see where things are, and you know that to me spoils it. So you're going to see everything before you actually start playing. So to get the best out of the game, you just play the game, and if it means destroying cards or whatever, you destroy cards. You know, you play it once, you throw it away. Simple as that.
So, what else have we been up to?
Well, we've touched on this in the past, and we have done a very short video on the subject. But we have a new car. Well, for us, it's a new car.
Yeah. Called Bet. And she's called Bet because, well, she is under my name as ownership, but insurance-wise,
I'm the main driver.
Because I'm still learning. But Stephen can't get a look in now for driving, can you?
As it should be, because I've got the experience. I've got 3 years of experience of driving, and Ali's got,
well, off and on since 2009.
Yeah. But
I have got
getting back into it. I'm going to start from when we first got the car and you first got your.
Okay.
You know, where we got insured and you first started driving. So you've only had about a month or 2 real of driving experience. But I mean, you're doing well. You know, as you've seen on the video that we did the road to, when we just nipped round to Holford's. You know, she didn't stall, didn't do anything wrong. We have a dash cam front and back, so that if you have any issues when we're out and about, then it can be solved quite easily.
Yeah. At one point, I was getting to, this is like going back about 3 weeks now. For that week, I was getting to the stage where I was arriving at a destination and stalling the car at the destination. I.e., this drive here, and when I got to my mum's, I always used to like pan out, didn't I? Like, yeah. And it just stopped, and it just become a joke. And then I've been getting quite clever now, and as you should be, like not stalling it. Although I got a bit flustered the other day and I stalled it.
It's one of those things. Everybody does it when they're driving.
Yeah.
No matter how much experience you've got. If you don't stall your car, you're driving an automatic.
That's true. So, and sometimes I think I have stalled it and she's gone dead quiet. And she's 20 years old and she does moan a bit. Occasionally she goes like, it's like this creaking noise, isn't it?
No, that's me.
You both creak then.
It's when I do that every now and again. I get a creak. I'm oiled quite well.
I don't know whether I don't know whether it's the shock absorbers or what need.
Yeah, there is a bit of a grumble when you're either going round corners or reversing sometimes, but it's intermittent, so we'll keep an eye on it.
I just love driving her, and she has got new seats covers on. She has got some new stickers as well, so I might even do a sticker.
Yeah, we'll do a sticker tour at some point.
A sticker tour, yeah. There's witchy stickers. There's spider stickers, obviously. Oh yes, the reason why she's called Bet is because she links to
You're on my way.
a famous. Oh God, I can't even say that, can I? Because that's owned by D.
Oh, you can say it. Just don't. You started trying to sing the theme tune for The Simpsons before.
All right, yeah.
I was just saying, just don't. Be careful.
Well, I'm dead flat and pan anyway, singing. So if there's any comeback of it, shock. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Hocus Pocus.
Stick it up your chokers. What?
Hocus Pocus.
Stick it up your chokers. What was that? Was it? It wasn't thingy, but Beavis and Butthead. Oh, Angry Kid. Angry Kid. That's what it was. Hocus Pocus. Stick up your chokers. It was the magic thing they tried to do.
Right. Okay.
Sorry. I just always think of that when I hear the words Hocus Pocus.
The film. And do you know what?
What?
It's only come to recently that I put two and two together. The Dead NCIS. The tech computer whiz on NCIS.
Oh yes.
Who knows who always keeps ribbing.
Yeah. Oh, so.
Ribbing as our job.
Jeez, it's a while since I watched any NCIS.
Well, it was an NCIS.
The one with Gibbs.
Yeah, the one with Gibbs.
The one who became an author and got married and.
Yeah.
What the hell was it?
As a kid, as a teenager, he was actually who played the cat in Human Life. You know, because the cat was, he was put a curse on, and the cat became Cat Binks. Well, it was Binks at the, you know. And I didn't, but I was like, I was like, really? And then you could tell with the eyes. So, anyway.
Sorry, just not Salem. It's just not Salem. From Sabrina.
Not meant to
The
be.
Teenage Witch.
Not meant to be.
That's
Right.
That's what I watched.
Well, she's.
With my daughter.
I didn't really want. Winifred, but I love Bette Midler. So, and there's a connection with Bette for you.
Yeah, and I had an auntie.
Called Bette.
My mum's
Sister. I know your mum's.
my maternal grand sister.
Yeah. So your mum's sister. Yeah. So. Yeah. So, that's why she's called Bet. And she's green. And she's red. Well, I didn't want orange, even though orange is my favourite colour. But, so she's black and red inside. Which leads on to another thing that we've got into recently. Thanks to Gary Newman. Stephen was introduced to... Hang on, can I just carry on? Stephen was scrolling on interweb and came across this thing thanks to Gary Newman.
Was the Gary Newman fans Facebook? The Gary Newman fans Facebook page?
Yeah, thanks to Gary Newman. Thank you. This thing, this group that has actually been going for a few years now, called...
Steam Powered Giraffe.
Oh my gosh, we listen to them near enough.
Non-stop.
Every time we're not watching anything on telly, or we have got Steam Powered Giraffe playing somehow, and they have done. You sort of downloaded a version, the proper version of a song, and then the cover version, and he played both of it, and the way that SPG have done
There's
done
4 covers I've got so far.
and 2 of
that
them are
they've
really
done.
good. 2 of them
I
are really,
love the covers they've done.
yeah.
They've done Sia's Cellophane, Rihanna's Diamonds. I cannot for the life of me remember the original artist, but it's the one, you know, I drove my car into the bridge. I don't care, I love it, that one. Those 3, I think, wiped the Giraffe's version of those 3 wiped the floor with the original versions as far as I'm concerned. They also do a version of Daft Punk's Harder, Faster, Stronger, is it? Called? And I think that is equally as good. It's totally different sound to it, but I like it. I like them both equally. So, you know, which is weird because usually I'm into sort of like rocky stuff, and mind you saying that I'm into all sorts. But
Well, they do have a bit of a because it's how can I say? They do cater for the steampunk genre.
well, the whole ethos is around the steampunk genre.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
They don't just cater to it.
okay, the ethos is around them, and they so they have and because God, what I'm trying to say here, because the classes robots, but in the gone by years time, and he's steam powered, and the way they move and the way they act, and they're really into the characters, and they're just amazing. It is just and the journey that they've been through as SPG, and even just for themselves, it's a really a journey, big journey, isn't it?
Yep.
So this takes me back to when we used to do them, and I said I wasn't good to talk in this one much, and I just take over. So, but what else have we been? What else?
Well, you might have noticed from the video I put up yesterday, the very short 13-second jobby, that the fish tank has been filled, because we're going to start off restocking it again. After we moved to here, where we are now, the fish just died off. I think the stress of moving over here was way too much for them, and we just lost them. So I think it's been empty for,
And it wasn't in the right place either.
well over a year.
The tank wasn't in the right place either.
I mean, we moved.
Hopefully it'd be better though.
We moved in here April of 2019. Was it?
A little bit, yeah.
I can't remember, but we moved in.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was 2019, 2018, 2019. I can't remember. That was it. So yeah.
Yeah, it was. 18 we went to Scotland, 19
Yes.
we
So we moved into here in 2019 in April, and I think the last fish passed away later. It didn't last long. Let's put it that way.
No.
May, June, something like that. The last fish.
And also, I think one of the last ones, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong, was one of the
neons that we got in the first. Yeah, it was the first one of the first neons we got. One of the first fish we got.
It started off like so small, and then it went like.
It did grow fairly. It grew quite well, that one.
Yeah, it did.
But unfortunately, that was the last one, and I think it lasted about a month or two after we moved in. So the tank's been empty since because I had plans. Oh, excuse me. I had plans on sorting this out. Well, we had plans on sorting this out after we got married. To do this again, because all everything was doing was putting towards the wedding and getting stuff for the wedding. And thought after we've got married, we can then concentrate on getting the tank up to how we want it. And yeah, the bee of Airae struck, and we didn't get married, and everything came to a grinding halt in the line of shops. And we thought, beggar it, we might as well wait. And a few weeks ago, my brother said to me, he asked if I was going to be doing anything with the tank. I said, yeah, it's going to get stocked, going to get filled up and stocked up. I was actually thinking of waiting until after the wedding again to give us a chance to get things sorted. But he said, well, I've got some swordtails that have had babies, so if you want them, or if you want some, you're welcome to them. So I said, right, let me know when they're ready. And he contacted me Thursday, was it? Wednesday, Thursday? I think it was Thursday, to say that the one lot's babies are big enough now to be transported. So, right, got you. Let's sort the tank out. So we spent Thursday getting the tank sorted out, and then once it was done, I let him know it was sorted out. It just needs settling and making sure on the temperature and the water levels are right. And then when he's ready, he can bring some over. Sorted. So
we'll have some new babies.
Yep. And then we can start actually doing what I wanted to do. But I want to get some proper plants in the background, because I don't like seeing all the pipes and tubes and heater and whatnot. So I'll get some tall plants. I actually bought some off Wish. Some aquarium plant seeds. Do I know what I've done with them? Do I hell? So I think I might just get the plants. Just nip and get some plants as and when I can, and then it'll look much nicer. Hello, you coffee Mac cough face. So yeah, we'll carry on showing you what we're doing with that.
Aww.
And
hello,
so we're going to carry on with Brew Black Dog.
Yeah.
The only issue I've found with Road 2s is the fact that the windscreen is quite close to us. It's not like the Jazz where we could put it
further back.
The phone further away from us to film properly. It's quite, with it being a shorter length of car, it's a bit in your face. So I don't know whether we'll be able to get them done to a greater extent, but we will try our best.
I do like these though. Get back doing these.
So, but we're definitely going to get back doing these. We've got stuff that we're going to be doing in the garden as well, because we need to clear out the grass and the weeds, because they've got about 6 foot tall in some cases. They were quite short, and then we had a really bad. I was getting on top of it, strilling down and whatnot, because I wanted to try and get rid of it all, and then start again.
We did try motivating a bit as well.
Yeah, managed to get on for a rotavator. Could we use it? Could we? Hell, it was way too strong for us.
I think that's because we didn't wet the ground. If you wet the ground, I think it would have been a bit better.
The ground was so dry and compacted that it was just bouncing along the surface.
Oops.
And dragging us with it. But yeah, the grass and the weeds were fairly short. Not too long. And then we got rain. we got a few weeks of rain, and it rained.
And then it Sunday, then it went sunny.
And then the rain beggared off, and we got sun and heat.
We don't do good in here.
And as
Oh,
soon...
well, I like sunbathing sometimes, but when it was too hot, no.
Yeah, and because we couldn't actually get into the back garden to do anything when the ground was really sodden, because it's like there's that much clay in the garden, it's a quagmire. Everything just sort of like took off and grew, and then we couldn't work in the thing because it was way too hot for us. Because I mean, I've got, as you know, I've got COPD, asthma and fibromyalgia, and those three in hot weather and trying to do any work at all is just no. You know, I went out to do some stuff with a handheld rotavator tool. It's like a stick with a horizontal handle and
Far.
like a claw thing like that, and you just stick it in and twist. And I was out there about 10-15 minutes, and I came back in and I couldn't breathe. I felt as though I had an elephant sat on my chest.
And again, that's
So-
because the ground was so compacted.
Yeah. So hopefully we've had a few days of, well, light rain, but hopefully it's a little bit more wetter now, and we can get in and get it done.
I'm also
we'll see.
wanting to get a water barrel.
But
I'm wanting to get a water barrel or a water pot.
Oh, you're sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I was hoping you meant...
So then it can kill it. So then I can collect water and use that, because we still need to get a tap.
Yeah, we want to get an outdoor tap fitted. We're also getting a cat run sorted out, so my brother and
Yeah, talked about that.
his stepson is coming round to flag an area down next to the shed that we have and build
It's just not
an enclosed
It
area.
isn't just flagging though. There is a lot to it.
Yeah, I was trying to go into it, but
Sorry,
he
go on.
decided to jump off and hurt me.
Oh,
So he's going to flag off the area and then build a fixed housing around it to make it like,
gonna be like
an enclosure.
gazebo, but with
And then we can get
wire
some,
around it that the cats can't get through.
and then we'll get some like multi-level things so they can climb and jump and whatnot.
Two of them are 13, mind. And one of them is 2 years younger. So
But they do like jumping anyway.
yeah, they do.
And then we have to get the before they can move in anyway, we're going to have to get the shed area cleared, wired up for electricity,
Yeah,
insulated,
yeah.
and then they've got somewhere they can go into where it's warm during the winter, and where they can get access to outside as well. And we can go and sit in with them and play, and, you know, make a fuss of them, as well as keeping them away from Laddie, because, well, Laddie is not a fan of cats, and they don't seem to be a fan of dogs.
No.
So,
Well, even if there was another cat, there would still be like, you know. But there would.
but with another cat, they probably calm down after a while. But with a dog, I think it would take a hell of a lot longer. So
It took about a week when I bought. Well, no, it took longer actually. It took much longer. When Amber come into the family, so.
but once we got these things sorted out, then we can show you what's what, and
Yeah.
you can see the cats and how they in the new home and whatever.
And then it'd be a little. And then instead of like seeing the whole picture and trying to get it all done, it's just gonna be stages
Yeah.
that we're gonna do the But even though we're going to tackle it in stages, one of the biggest things that we have to do with the garden is level it somehow.
Yeah, because it's like that. In some cases, it's like that. Oh, it seems anyway. I think there was an attempt at making like a stone wall or a raised bedding area next to the wall.
Yeah.
The garden wall, and yeah, it's not good. So we're going to have to sort something out for that and try and get some sense out of it.
One of the main reasons why I said to Stephen, please say yes to this flat, was the outside space, was the garden. But when you have an autoimmune deficiency, when you have an autoimmune syndrome, it doesn't help situations.
Yeah.
So you've just got to, especially like Stephen with his fibromyalgia, that is one thing. What if he does like half a day, just taking it easy, doing little bits, or streaming even, it hurts him.
Yeah.
It really, really hurts him.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if it's really, really, really hot and then he's struggling to breathe, it's like, so it's like, but with me, I have sensory problems because of diabetes, and they're still not figured out whether I've got fibromyalgia yet. Well, my GP has given me the medication, treating me as though I have it, but it's really it's just annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
And although I do have
the problem is that takes a long time to get diagnosed with.
you're talking years back here, and times should have gone on, and you know, and now I was hoping that I would have been going to, even though some people saying it's not a rheumatology situation, even though in this country people are still getting sent to a rheumatology specialist.
Well, I got diagnosed by a rheumatologist.
But it's nothing to do with rheumatology.
I know.
So, but anywho, there's that anyway. But so, and we're still doing.
Excuse me.
We're still doing things like I'm pointing like backwards to that room next door. We're still doing things. We've got one shelving unit done. We need to do another 2.
Yeah.
And then fix to the wall, and then we can get things moving in there a bit better.
But again, it's the story of when it's been a nice day, it's been way too hot, and I've not been able to be outside. So it's one of those things.
I do like the sun because I need vitamin D.
I like the sun. I just don't like the heat that is generated at the moment.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're in an oven and there's no air outside. I don't mind if it's sunny with a nice breeze. But when there's no breeze circulating, and what breeze there is hot, I don't like it.
I've accidentally broken the curtain rail up there.
Yeah,
because
I'm going to try and fix that again.
for the up cheap because
don't pull it.
This
not
is
supported on anything.
That's a curtain right, and put it over there. It is supported. It's on 2 things there.
The only thing supported on is that middle one.
It's not even supported on that one.
No, because that has pulled it down. Because there's nothing supporting that one.
So it's okay. So, but I put it like behind me and laid on here, so then I could get the breeze on me, and it was just lush. It was lovely. But I accidentally put too much weight on it and it come out again.
By again, she means it's not the first time she's done it.
No, it isn't.
There's now a gaping hole in the wall where she's pulled the wall plug out the last time. And the wallpaper split, so yeah, I'm just going to move the hole. I'm going to move the brackets a bit further in. It's got to be covered by the curtain, so I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, no, I'm not really bothered about it.
That's gonna.
And I'll just fill it with cork or something.
That's gonna be a heck of a job moving the hole. Are you
No, the
picking it
brackets.
all up
The brackets.
and then putting a hole
Yeah,
somewhere?
yeah. I'll move the hole. No, I'll re-drill the hole in another position so the bracket can go in that hole, and I'll fill the hole that you've created. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, on to some good news.
Oh
And that was the good news. And now...
Oh yeah, another thing we got for Bet is the car seat now, so we can actually get Little Miss Petal.
That's my little gun.
Little Miss Petal, or Little Miss Peanut Petal, is a full like name from us both.
This is our granddaughter we're talking about.
Yeah, we can actually go and get her, take her out for days and whatever. And
I'm determined one day I'm going to go in there and use a steam powered giraffe line on her. Just walk in. Isabel, come on, quick! There's an ice cream monster and we're going to lick it.
oh, when we first heard that, we were rolling about.
Oh god, yeah.
So, thank you for watching our little ramble video.
Yep.
I have just, while this setup was up with a video I've just done for my channel, Stephen says, do you fancy doing it? And I was like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, so I think what we might do is put a Saturday evening, each Saturday evening, when we're here, because sometimes we go to runs on a Saturday, but if we're here on a Saturday evening, we'll do a chat to Brew and a Big Black Dog.
Okay.
And if we are going to be here for whatever reason, we can change it to a different day.
Yeah.
Like that. But I do want to bring this back. And I was wondering as well whether you'd like to see, whether you'd like any Q&A videos being done as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because we used to do the Q&A videos.
Yes.
And if you'd like to get them done.
I've got a new email address.
Yeah, Ali's got a new email address. So
I've got a new email address that I'm not getting any emails to. So you can probably send them to that email address.
Yeah, so we'll put the... Do you want to give them the email address here and then I'll put it in the description box, or do you want me to just put it on the description box, or run it under the screen here?
Run it under this. I'll say it, but as I was saying it, you can do like one of your scrolly things.
One of my scrolly things. I better adjust my jumper then. Go on.
ladybutterflywigan@gmail.com. So.
Oh dear.
That is quite easy. That ladybutterflywigan@gmail.com.
Something else I've forgotten to mention.
Go on.
We have another. I have another plan as well.
Go on.
As you know, I've got this 4x4. Was it 3x3 games table that we've been using for the past couple of years when we've been doing the gaming videos. I found that on some of the games that I've got, especially the skirmish games and things like Kings of War and stuff like that, it's nowhere near big enough. So what I'm planning on doing is making a 6 foot by 4 foot table, which I can either put on top of the
folding table
that we've got, or put some removable legs on it as well, so it can be freestanding, so we can take it outside when the weather's nice. We can have like games out there. But the first stage of it hasn't worked well, because what I tried to do was have it so that it was 3 sections of 2x4 inch. This is inches, this, not centimetres. I might be in England, but I still run on centimetres and feet. I don't give a stuff about this metric nonsense. I don't understand it. It's all Greek to me. Feet and bloody inches. That's what we want. Anyway. what was I saying?
You just had a... Oh, what's it called? That landlord. Oh, what's it called?
Al Murray.
Yeah, you had the Del Murray moment.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've done. I did the 3. I did the 3 sections, and put it on the table, the folding table that we've got, and found that it was not going to work. The table isn't long enough and isn't wide enough to support them. So therefore, I've decided what I'm going to do is just do it as like a 1 sheet piece of 6x4, and I'm also going to try and make a games mat to go on it. I've watched a few videos on how to do that with a plastic back tarpaulin kind of thing. With cork.
You did have one idea that you were going to sort of fit it in that. So
yeah, originally,
that would sort of hold it.
Originally I was thinking of doing that so that we could actually sit it on there, but
and it would give more.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It would mean having the table, and I wanted to negate
that
the thing of bringing that one out as well, because that is a heavy, chunky piece of kit.
It is.
That table. So I decided I wanted to make something a little more convenient. So I'm looking at making this table. It's not going to be a sturdy. I'm hoping it's going to be sturdy, but it's not going to be one of these big, chunky, permanently set up gaming tables.
I've just had an idea.
Hello, yes, what?
Here I am again.
I can't get a word in edgeways. Try to explain something, she's butting in.
You know...
It's this water butt that she wants her outside. That's what it says. What?
You know that picture I want going in the bedroom?
That picture there that's on the wall? That you want going in the bedroom? Yes, yes, yes.
Well, the table, when not in use, can fit there. And then we can use the underside of it for something.
The table, well, the 4 foot table that we're going, when it's not in use, is going to go behind the couch here.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's out of the way.
I thought like the backside might be like...
Leave my backside out of this.
Used for something like putting pictures on it.
No. Okay. So what I was actually thinking of doing was getting the wood frame around it. Yes, what? Like doing the proper wood frame around it. In fact, keeping the ones we've got and just attaching the 6 foot by 4 foot piece of MDF to the top of it, but getting some wooden beams, length of wood, so probably about 3x3, 3x3 lengths, and having like 6 legs in there, but cutting a square out of the bottom of the panels that I've already done, so that the legs fit into that, and obviously have some supports for the legs themselves going to the side. I'm hoping that works. I'm not sure yet. I've not worked it all out properly what I'm doing, but as I say, it's not going to be a big, it's not going to be a big, chunky, permanently placed table, because we don't. If we had the room for it, it would be, but I haven't got the room for it, so it's not.
We do occasionally like having nothing in the middle of this room. Occasionally.
It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes we can actually get it so that there's nothing in this room apart from space and a carpet you can see.
But the thing is, one of the reasons why that room next door is going to...
Hello, you.
That room next door is going to be... Well, it should hopefully work as 2 spaces. One for crafting and one for, because it's all for bed. If people,
like a guest room.
Guest room. But having a think about it, I'm not so sure whether the guest room bit will be usable.
We have to get the room sorted out first.
Yeah.
We keep saying this, we're going to get it sorted,
But we will.
Yeah, we always find something else to do or just haven't got the energy to do anything, so it's pain in the neck.
Get off that, please. Oops. Yeah, no, you're right. You're okay.
So, have you actually switched this on? Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's still going. It's still flashing there.
Yeah, so we have things to do and hopefully we can get things done. But we're going to take you on for the ride for some of the things. We're not going to show you everything because I want to concentrate on what I'm doing, because I'm not a trained joiner. I've not done anything joinery since I left high school when I was 14, actually, because of when my birthday falls. I left when I was 14. I left just before my exams, or just before my birthday in June. So it was I left when I was 14. I turned 15 the following month. But I've not, as I say, I've not done any joinery since then, and I'm what?
21. 53.
Yeah, 53 in a fortnight. So, yeah. There we are. It shows you how long I've done, I've been doing stuff, but, I want to get back to doing things. When I've been doing, now we can, as I said, because where I was at my previous address, it's not that I couldn't do anything, it's just that I wasn't risking doing anything, because as soon as I turned my back, something would probably get shifted. So I would sooner, I've got our own private drive, where we can actually work on, and we've got our own space that we can work with. So now I can do that. I'm going to try stuff, but I'm going to take things slowly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rush.
Nope.
Because if I rush, it's going to stop all activity for days.
Yeah.
Because I will cause myself some damage.
Yeah.
I know that, so I have to work within my abilities.
Yeah.
As well as my.
It just has to be. Yeah.
I have health restrictions on me and ability restrictions on me, and I have to work within both of those. So I'm going to see what I can do, and hopefully what I do will suffice. But
and there might be 3 versions of things that might be happening as well, because that might take time, because Stephen might do one thing, might do a version of his way, and then I'll have my say, and then he'll try it that way after we've had a little bit of a discussion about it, and then we go on YouTube and find out how it's meant to be done, and then he'll do it that way.
I think what she's trying to say is try it my way, try it her way, and when all else fails, we'll go on YouTube and see how it should be done.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are getting settled here now. And it's taken over 2 years, but we're seeing things as this is home.
Well, it's going to be our marital home.
Yeah, we're seeing this as home.
Yeah.
We get married you're getting married next March. 19th of March 2022.
Yes.
And I can't wait, because I'm sick to death of having to put everything off because of this bloody beer virus that we can't name properly because of YouTube rules. Why we can't say coronavirus, I don't bloody know. But YouTube have a nasty habit of saying, no, you can't say that. I don't care. What's the Jeff Dunham puppet that I like? The old fella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to be him when I grow up.
Is it Alfred or something?
No, I can't think of his blooming name.
Just bear with me.
Yeah, you know, what was about?
I have bought. Can I get onto any links via things? Can I bugger? So I have to come off my VPN to go back onto it. So it's a waste of bloody money.
The joys of Abbott and Costello. Why did I not get that?
I don't know.
Steam-powered robots or steam-powered giraffe were made by Walter Robotics.
Oh.
Going back to steam-powered giraffe now, you see, everything seems to link back.
I know it does, doesn't it? Are we?
Yeah.
I'm starting to dance.
Yeah. What? I was going to say something then. I can't remember what it was now.
If you want it to rain, put down Weed Killer.
No, I was going to say something else. Anyway, yeah, I was starting saying something and you started witchering on about VPNs. Oh, it doesn't matter. Well,
Yeah, the other Pete Abbott and
oh yeah. So I've got sort of like found the movie, so I'm going to get a few of the movies watched and see what she thinks of them. But you really enjoyed that sketch. Who's on first sketch? Which to be honest, it's a classic sketch. You know,
it is classic, but the timing of it and just the way it's just so natural.
Yeah,
it never felt practiced or it was just like how they normally were.
Yeah,
talking to it, just the way they talked.
Yeah,
to each other.
They're absolutely hilarious. Anyway. I was just doing that while she was looking for the name of Walter, but never mind. Right, so don't forget, if you'd like to see or if you'd like to do any Q&A video, send some questions to Ali's email address, which was on earlier, which is the butterfly witch.
No.
What? Lady Butterfly Wig? I don't know.
LadyButterflyWigan@gmail.com.
That's him. LadyButterflyWigan@gmail.com. So send any questions you might have to a marked Q&A video. And then I also want to thank our Patreon. Obviously, that will go on the thingy. If you'd like to help out the channel in any way, shape or form with Patreon or whatever, just please get over there and obviously
have a look and see what you like.
Do the details. I don't think I've actually set that up properly, so I think I may have to do some readjusting for those, because looking back, I think I've put things on a bit too. I know what I've wanted to do, but not able to. I don't think I've set it up correctly, how it should be. But any little you can do,
same for me,
will always be gratefully accepted.
Yep.
But I think I do need to just go along and sort out the pledges.
Yeah.
And if you're watching these and you're enjoying any of the videos that we've done, obviously give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding our dong, and you get notifications of whenever we release any new videos. But yes, the Chat of Brew and a Big Black Dog videos are commencing, and hopefully
You settled down now.
we will stick with this schedule of every Saturday. There will be this now. Fingers crossed. What was I going to say then? Fingers crossed we can get it all done. But, as I said, we will adjust if we can't do one, or let you know first of all that one won't be on that particular day. So yes. So from Laddie, who is just stood here looking at Ali, expecting something to eat and wagging his tail.
Oh, come here.
Here he is.
Oh.
From Laddie, you get a bit of a cough.
I think it's allergy.
Yeah. From Ali?
As always, smile, imagine and believe from me. Blessed be. Also at the end.
And if you're interested in anything witchy or things like that, then pop over, or even knitting and things like that, because she does a stitch box.
I do unboxing.
Opening. So she does unboxings of witch boxes and witch and stitch boxes. It's not Lilo and Stitch, it's Witch and Stitch. So there's a couple of subscription boxes she opens, for one for witchcraft and one for knitting. And she also unboxes a mystery box, which we've just done this month's of. So as we said, we decided to do this video. So if you'd like to go over and watch Ali's videos and support her over on her channel,
it's the Butterfly Wings. The Butterfly Wings.
Yep. Link will be down in the description bar. But for me, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless and bye
For now.
for now.